¿Qué pasa, YouTube? What's up, everybody? So, I don't really know when this battle is going to be going up. It may be up like at 3 a.m. Eastern time, or maybe I'll put it up tomorrow morning. I don't know, but I'm excited to do Wi-Fi battles. If you guys would like to Wi-Fi battle me in Ultra Sun and Moon, come to my Discord. A link that should be down in the description. Also, make sure to answer the comment question of the day, which is on your screen. So yeah, let me know about that in the comment section below. Make sure to show off your support and hit that like button as well. So going into this battle, I am facing my good buddy RetroSol. His channel link and stuff will be down in the description. He has helped me out a lot with Citra related stuff, so cannot thank him enough for that. So I'm trying out one of the new Ultra Beasts. I think it's called Naganandel. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not entirely too sure, and I really apologize if I did butcher that. And the great thing about this is that it is nasty plot, so if I get a KO, I just get a speed boost and things just start dropping. So I end up leading off right away with it because I was expecting him to lead off with Skarmory potentially, but it actually ends up leading off with the Empoleon, and I'm thinking, oh hey, this can do nothing to me, right? Right? No, it has Earthquake, and it does so much damage. Good lord, that Earthquake did entirely too much, and then he's got the Aqua Jet, and that really sucks because Naganandel would have been able to put in some work. So yeah, first time using it on Wi-Fi, and it did not work out for me, so that kind of sucks. But I will use it properly, ladies and gentlemen. I will assure you I will find some way to make it work, or it can work. It's just I really misplayed with it so early on. So I end up bringing in my Tyranitar here, and I just go for the superpower. I guess in hindsight I could have just gone for the crunch, but I mean, hindsight's 2020, so it's really not that big of an issue. Plus, superpower still ended up doing a pretty good chunk to the Skarmory, so I'm gonna switch out here, expecting him just to want to get up his Stealth Rocks because there's really nothing I can do to him, and he probably knows at this point that I am choiced in some sort of way with my Tyranitar. So he does end up getting up his Stealth Rocks as I make an aggressive switch into Blacephalon here, and I should be able to just click Fire Blast. There's not really anything that he can switch into my Blacephalon's Fire Blast here. As he ends up bringing in Thunderous, I do unfortunately miss, which, I mean, it's Fire Blast. What are you gonna do about it? At this point, Fire Blast is probably the one move I should just be like, oh hey, I'm not gonna hit this move, so I'm just not gonna run it. But yeah, I try to Fire Blast, I miss, as he then goes for the Thunder Wave, and I was really hoping he wouldn't have the Thunder Wave, and I thought that maybe he would be expecting me to switch out fearing the Prankster Thunder Wave, but he still goes for it, and he's able to land as I luckily hit my Fire Blast, which is really awesome because I'm able to do a decent amount of damage to this Thunderous. And then it turns out that I think I'm actually faster than him still, even though I'm paralyzed. I mean, I am Scarf, but I didn't think I would still be slower than his Thunderous. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I end up getting the Beast Boost here, so essentially I'm Spexed and Scarfed at the same time at this point with Blacephalon, as he ends up bringing in the Komodo here. And I'm just going to stay in because if he does go for a Z move, I don't really have anything I want to switch into this. And if somehow I'm able to live, I can then still get off what is basically a Specs Fire Blast coming off of a base 151 special attack. So I'm able to do a solid like 51-52% to Komodo, which is absolutely insane because that's resistant, and Komodo's bulk is pretty okay. Like, it's not that bad, but still, that's kind of crazy if you ask me. So at this point, I really don't have much use for Blacephalon. Like, I've unfortunately lost both of my very speedy, hard-hitting Mons, and things are kind of looking pretty annoying at this point because Skarmory is a humongous problem. Both of my best things to beat that are gone early in this game, and then if it has Roosts, it's going to be even more annoying because then at that point I just can't break it. So I end up bringing in my Magearna here on the Komodo. I should be able to live any special move he wants to go for, which is why I go for the Volt Switch on the off chance that he did possibly want to switch out, which luckily he does, as he ends up switching out into his own Blacephalon here. So what I can do is Volt Switch into my Tyranitar, and I will be able to go for the Pursuit and get rid of this Blacephalon, as he does make a good play here, goes for the Fire Blast, but I do pay him back for me missing my Fire Blast earlier, and I'm going to be able to knock him out here with the Pursuit, which is nice. The only downside to this, though, is that now Komodo comes in for free because I am locked into Pursuit. I guess in hindsight, I could have just gone for the Crunch, like Choice Banded Crunch, was a very safe move right there as well. So yeah, maybe that's what I should have gone for. But then I would have had to play the 50-50 game here on whether or not he's going to go for the fighting type move or go for potentially a boosting move, as it does turn out that he's got the Dragon Dance. I thought he would be the Z move, because isn't that an Omni boosting move? So yeah, that would have made sense to me. But Dragon Dance with clanging scales is kind of interesting. I've never seen that before, but it is going to kind of help him out here, because this thing can now get off a huge hit on my Magearna, and it's actually really awesome that Kamo finally gets close combat. Like, it should have got close combat in regular Sun and Moon. I'm not sure why they didn't give it close combat, but it is pretty cool that it has it now. Thankfully, the Magearna is extremely bulky, and I'm able to live the hit and in return knock him out with the Ice Beam, which is excellent because now there's no way that thing can sweep me. The only issue at this point is the combination of Metagross, Skarmory, and the Empoleon, which are all 3 steel types, and I've lost again both of my especially offensive mons that could have dealt with all 3 of those steel types actually. So he's able to revenge kill my Magearna here, because at this point there's really nothing I had to need. I didn't have anything else to keep it for, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. So I will be able to just bring in my Mantine here, and this was a really bad play on my part. 100% I should have brought in Tyranitar. Realistically, there was no reason for me to bring in my Mantine here, and I essentially just sack off my Mantine because I'm gonna end up bringing in Tyranitar here after he knocks me out anyways. So I should have just brought in Tyranitar instead of bringing in my Mantine here, which is a really big misplay on my part, because I also could have saved Mantine to Scald the Skarmory, and then I could have spammed Scald against the Empoleon, because I would have been able to burn it essentially, and it is most likely a Defiant Empoleon to gain the boost from all the default Pokemon that will most likely be running around. So yeah, that would have been really nice, because as you can see here, again, I just bring in Tyranitar and I crunch the Metagross anyways, and I'm pretty sure if I didn't get off the Scald damage, I still would have knocked him out. It might have been Choice Banded, and it's super effective. So yeah, he was running a really fast Metagross as well. I think this Tyranitar I had was pretty speedy too, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, in comes the Empoleon. Of course, we know it's got Aqua Jet. Of all the moves, it has to have Aqua Jet, and he's able to knock me out. So Empoleon's just kind of picking up kills left and right as I bring in my Landorus here. I'm just gonna Earthquake, man. There's nothing I can do against the Skarmory with my Landorus. So I give him the +1 in his physical attack, because after Intimidate's -1, Defiance +2, so he's at +1, and I'm gonna end up going for the Earthquake here. Now it turns out that he actually messed up the defense EVs on this Empoleon, and he should have been max defense, max HP, but he told me he had messed them up, so I'm able to get the roll in my favor to knock out the Empoleon. And at this point, his last mon is the Skarmory, which if it doesn't have Roost for some reason, I can beat it 1v1, but it's a Skarmory. It most likely does have the Roost. So I'm just gonna HP Ice here, and if he doesn't Roost, then I can probably beat this 1v1. There's also the chance that this could be a dual hazard lead set, because I think the Custod Berry has been released. I'm not 100% sure on that. Retro thought it was released as well. If it is not released, please let me know in the comment section below, but I'm not entirely too sure if it is released, because as you guys are about to see, or I think he did go for it now, but it turns out that he's actually a Custod Berry Skarmory, and typically Custod Berry Skarmory do not run Roost. They typically run like Taunt, a physical move, and then Dual Hazard. So yeah, he's able to save him here because he ends up getting a flinch, but it doesn't really matter because, again, he doesn't have Roost, so I can just spam Hidden Power Ice and eventually just beat down the Skarmory. So I honestly thought I lost this battle. I mean, win or lose, I would have uploaded this because it was still a pretty good game, but yeah, I really thought Skarmory was just going to go for Roost and just be like, ha 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 ha, and laugh in the face of my Landers. So yeah, I will be able to just go for one more Hidden Power Ice the following turn and knock him out. So it's going to be a good game to RetroSol. So yeah, guys, hopefully y'all did enjoy the fun Wi-Fi battle. Again, if y'all would like to battle me, come check out my Discord. Make sure to answer the comment question of the day, and again, let me know if Custod Berry is legal or not. So yeah, with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow, most likely with another battle, or probably later today, because I'm really excited to do Wi-Fi battles. I want to do these live, and I should have a new series in the works with somebody regarding these Wi-Fi battles actually, so hopefully we can get that going and just Oh, dude, I'm so excited for Ultra Sun and Moon, guys. I really, really am. So, yeah, with that being said, I'll see you all later today or tomorrow for sure. So, later, everybody.
No matter where you're at, I'm not here to make friends. It's time to attack and deplete your HP with a final smash. Don't make me turn around and pull a 6-foot hacks. 6 foot hacks. Yeah. 6 foot hacks. Yeah. 6 foot hacks.